Hello again! So, as I said in my previous video, I thought I would like to show you all of my fabrics. Well, turns out I don't. I actually have so much fabric that there's one pile over there and another 3 piles in the attic and some more over there. So I'm not gonna show you all of my fabrics because that's just an insane amount. Well, in my defense, I did have a company. I had a company called Soooo and I sewed things like bags and other accessories, string bags mostly, and some clothing items as well. And I was going to make so many circle skirts so that I bought the fabrics and then I was like, nope, this is not going to happen, this is not my thing, I'm going to shut down my company, and so I'm left with all of this fabric. I think I should maybe donate some or try to sell it, but I don't know, most of these I did have an idea for when I bought them, so I wish I will make them into clothes, because at the moment I have this thing where I don't have very many clothes, but I'm not allowed to go shopping because that costs, and I'm currently unemployed, so I don't want to buy clothing items, especially when I have free fabric lying around and all the machinery and the yarns and actually threads and stuff. Well, yarns as well, but that is another video in itself. So let's get digging! So, as you might know about me, I love fantasy. So I have all sorts of tulle. I have this rainbow colored tulle. I've been thinking about making a skirt out of these. Haven't done it yet. There's one skirt in the UFO pile, which is black. So that's a thing. I'm thinking about making another video about the UFOs, so stay tuned for that one. I also have white tulle and a real huge bolt of black tulle. And this is some sort of a knit fabric that has glitter strands on it. So it's black and it's kind of see-through and it has glitter. And this one I've actually made a skirt out of, and it's on my blog. So I think I will make at least one skirt out of it, or maybe a corset. Then there's this piece of fabric. Maybe I'll make it into a full dress, because when I bought this I had the company and I was thinking about making shirts, like at least 2 shirts. So there's a lot of fabric here. It's also kind of thin. Is it see-through? Almost. Yeah. And it's glittery and it's a very pale color, so I don't know if that will work for me. Maybe, maybe not. And it also has glitter, did I mention it? Glitter everywhere. And then there's quite a lot of cotton fabrics. As I said, I was thinking about making a lot of circle skirts to sell, but I didn't. So I thought this one with the notes was very pretty, and I will make something out of it for myself. And this was also quite cutesy. it's for my Lolita phase. So I made my ironing board a new cover out of this, but that's about it. I don't know why I don't sew so much, because this would be so easy to sew into something pretty. And this is just a plain cotton as well. I have the issue of buying too many printed fabrics when I'd like to embroider on things, because the prints and embroidery, they don't go well together, because the embroidery is always lost in the print. So maybe I'll do pockets out of a single color fabric, like this one. Yay! We have single colored cotton here, yay! And also this one I love, love, love. They are little stars. And this one is black. I also have this star fabric, or at least something very similar to it, in purple, but there's not enough of it to make anything like a whole dress or anything. And then there's a lot of these more stretchy fabrics. Is it a jersey in English? I don't know, maybe it is. This is grey and it's wonderfully soft and kind of heavy, so it keeps you actually warm during the autumn or spring. So not so much summer fabric, as I painfully found out when I made a top out of it and went out into the city. I sweated like a pig. And then I bought a lot of these fabrics. They're very drapey and the color is very muted and like forest-like, like natural color. So these are for some sort of apocalypse or something like that, like some drapey shirts with stuff hanging out of them and so on. Maybe some very flowy skirt-like thing, something like that. That's what I bought them for. This is the same kind of stuff, but it is a larger piece and it's darker. The thing about these is that I've bought them in so many different colors that it's annoying trying to get them to fit together, but now that I look at them, maybe they'll fit just perfectly when I just think of something to make them into. And this is the same sort. This is a more greyish color and the piece is very tiny. I don't know what to make of it. And then there's black. This is heavenly when you touch it. It's like butter. So this will be some kind of a shirt. Don't know yet what kind. Maybe a top, maybe something with longer sleeves. Who knows? Then there's this guy. I loved it in the store, but now not so much, and I have no idea what to make of it. Maybe a dress? And also I put it in the washer with, well, itself, so it got dyed kind of pink because the red stains. Maybe. Then there's this fabric, which was with me at a fair where it started raining down, so I had these fabric roses on my table, marketplace table, and they got wet and they stained this fabric. So maybe because it can be stained, I could dye it maybe. I was thinking, I measured it the other day and it is 3 meters long, so I could actually make it into a dress with long sleeves. So maybe I'll do that. And then there's this. In Finnish it's called kollegekangas, so it might be college in English also. But the kind of knit you make sweaters out of. It's a bit thicker. It's a thicker fabric and it doesn't stretch as much. So, but I love the idea of combining these two colors together, and not so much anymore. I don't know what got into me when I was thinking about it. I just saw them and I thought that they would match each other really well, and well, yeah, they do, but I'm more of a Gothic-y, so these colors might be way too bright for me. Well, this wouldn't be, but I'm not sure about this one. The turquoise is kind of a screaming color. And then I have so much denim that I don't know what to do about it. I bought like enough for 2 pants, so I'm hoping in my near future I will be having or I will have some jeans. But I'm really scared to cut into it because it's not a very stretchy jean fabric. So maybe I'll just spoil it. You ever get those fabrics? And I know you do. If you like to sew, you have those fabrics that you're too afraid to cut into. This pile is getting too big. And then there's more of the tulle. These little scrapes, I have no idea what to do about them or to them. But I can't throw them away, apparently. Then there's this scrap piece of fabric. I made some sort of pants out of it, but they were not very good, so I donated them. But this is a really stretchy fabric, so I love that about it. But I don't know if this is enough to make anything, and I don't think the store sells this fabric anymore, so I don't know. And then there's this one. I have no idea why I bought it, because it's really light pink and that just really isn't my color. Maybe I wanted something to practice on. It's a very nice stretchy velvet, but the color, and this is the same. It's a stretchy velvet with some kind of a pattern to it. I don't like it, and it's a really odd color. It's beige. Then when a store was closing up, I found this fleece there, and I've been thinking about making a hooded jacket, the kind you would have you would see on a ferry, like the ones you would have bought if you were a goth back in the day. And this one I bought. This person came up to me and said that they have very many Gothic like fabrics because they were going to make a clothing line, but their seamstress had bailed out on them, so they had been left with all the fabrics, and she wanted to get rid of the fabrics. So this is one of the fabrics I bought from that person. They didn't want to sell the fabrics like bit by bit. They were like, take the whole thing or leave it. I just want to get rid of everything. And it was a bargain really, but oh my gosh, I have so much fabric. So the reason I wanted to make this video was because one night my friend Satu came over and I was like, will you look at my fabrics with me and think about what I'm going to make about them? Make out of them? And so she sat with me and I was just pulling out the fabrics from actually this bin, and I just got so inspired. I was like, oh my gosh, I had totally forgotten I have this fabric. Oh my god, the possibilities are endless. I could make so much. Why aren't I making things? So I thought that this would be a great thing for all of you guys who are interested in snooping around other people's homes, and this would give me a look through all of my fabrics so that I could actually think about what I'm going to make and then actually make it. So one time there was this fabric sale and I wanted to buy fabric so I could make things to wear at the gym. Well, I bought very small bits and pieces, like 50 centimeters, or this is actually I think 30 centimeters, so that I could try out different things and so on. But I kind of hate the color. I mean, really, it's the ugliest gray brown shade I've ever seen. I do not like it, so I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna use it on anything. And it's so small that I'm not going to sell it, so bummer. I bought this also because I wasn't sure what it would look like in person, but when I saw it I was like, well, I have no idea what to make out of it. So it's this sheer fabric, mint green-ish, with a light undertone. I don't know. This was supposed to be some sort of a gym shirt, like the flowy kind, with some cool saying on the front. Well, maybe. This is a small piece also, but enough, big enough for me to make a top out of it. Then there's this guy. So I tried buying 3 different colors of lycra, and the shop told me that we're sorry, we've run out of the color you would like, the one that you ordered. Is there another color you would prefer, or do we not just send you the lycra? And I was like, oh my gosh, I've been thinking and thinking about this order and it was just right, and now I'm going to have to think about it some more. So I looked at the other colors and I was like, ooh, lime green, I don't know why I didn't order that, and was like, okay, you can replace it with lime green. I had ordered lime green, so now I have very large piece of the lime green lycra, and I honestly do not like the color. Well, I will manage. And then there's the black one, and the black one is the smallest piece there. And this is cotton, I think. Maybe the other one. I don't remember what pellava is in English. Puuvilla is cotton. But this again shows how weirdly I pick these things up, because I don't like this color. But when I bought it I was like, oh, that will be so awesome. And I was thinking about making a dress out of it. I bought a dark brown ribbon for it, because this is like beige. So I thought it would be very cute. Ooh, these are for the UFO video. I won't be showing you these. And then I have weird bits and pieces, because I just can't bring myself to throw away fabric. Same. And ooh, look, there's more of the patterned velvet that I saw earlier. Maybe I'll put it next to the other piece so I may be able to do something out of it. And then there's this black, slightly patterned cotton. I love it. I've used it many times. So there's only a little piece left. And this black denim, I don't know when it will end. It's from the huge bunch I bought from the lady who sold all of the fabrics from their store, because their seamstress had skipped out on them. So there was this huge bolt of black denim. I've almost gotten through it, almost, but not quite. And then there's this one. This is so pretty. It's kind of a denim consistency and not very stretchy. Yeah, not stretchy. So I was thinking that maybe this should be a jacket, like the goth kind of jacket that has straps and decorative stitching on it, on every seam. Oh my gosh. This is what is left of my skirt after I made it a lot shorter. I did not remember that my short skirt used to be so long. And this I thought was so cool when I bought it. I think I need to make a shirt out of it. A shirt or a top. Maybe something for the gym. Could it be leggings? Could it be? Maybe. Then again with the velvet pieces. The ones I just can't throw away. Stretchy velvet, very good kind, but too little to make anything. And once I found this beautiful fabric, I wish I could find it again. It's amazing. But I already made 1 or 2 pairs of leggings out of it. So I can't really do much with the scraps. And this is fleece. I don't know why I've kept it. I don't know what I was thinking about making out of it. I don't know what I have made out of it. Once I found this in the store and I fell in love but I have no idea what to make out of it. It's kind of a large piece. I was thinking of making some sort of cosplay figure, like something, well, some kind of a figure with the bow, because I bought a bow a couple of years back from a Renaissance fair. So I'd like to make something that I could be a hunter in and take pictures, obviously. And I actually did have something in mind for these a few days ago, but I don't remember what it was. This is just black cotton. This is a black stretchy fabric that's great for tops. I might need to make a top for myself. This I don't know what it is, because it's very flowy and see-through and all that good stuff. I was thinking about maybe making some sort of a Gothic shirt and putting this for sleeves. And this could be the body for the Gothic shirt with the flowy sleeves. Why do I have this eensy beensy bit of fabric? I don't know why I do this. I either buy a very large amount, or I buy like 30 centimeters, and then I'm like, I can't do anything with this. More t-shirt fabric, black obviously. More black obviously. This came with the pack I got from the store that seamstress had left, and I think this might be best for trousers. Yeah, trousers. And then there's this black lining fabric, in case I ever figure out what kind of a jacket I want to make. These are all lining fabrics, actually. But I was thinking about making something and lining it with this, because this would make such a pretty lining fabric, I think. Well, the light isn't best, I think, because the green is so much more vibrant in real life. And then I bought some fabrics to make a business clothing out of. This should be enough for a jacket and trousers. Well, at least jacket and some sort of a skirt. Maybe a slit down the back. Or maybe a tail skirt. Yeah. I want to make a skirt with a bit of a tail and then put some kind of a buckle behind there. This I've been thinking about maybe making some sort of a cape or some sort of a clothing item that you would see on a monk or something. I'm not sure. It's just basic black. It's not very thick. And this one. I bought it because it's such a lovely color. It's so pretty. It's a velvet of some sorts, but I'm too afraid to cut it. Also, I haven't found the right pattern to go with it, because I have no idea what I want to make out of it. I think I should start by just measuring it. So if I might have some kind of a jacket pattern I could maybe look if the pattern said that how much fabric would go into that pattern. Yeah. And this I've been using as a lining fabric also. Plain black fabric. Same. I once had to make a monk's outfit for my friend, so when I found this fabric in Eurokangas, I bought every little piece I had, I could get my hands on. So now I really have it. I think it could maybe turn into a nice looking skirt maybe also, but not the flowy kind, no. Oh my gosh, more of that black fabric. And then more of the t-shirt fabric. Yay! And this would make such a lovely little skirt, the flowy kind. This is like, this has witch written all over it, I think. Yeah, this could make an awesome little skirt. I'll put it in here, so I'll maybe make it for my next video or something. More plain black fabric. And this is such a gorgeous fabric, but it's such a small piece also. It does not stretch at all, and I've made some small purses out of it. Could this be some purses for Christmas presents maybe? Could be, could be. And this is the kind of t-shirt fabric I had to buy when I was little because no store would sell the proper one. This is like the kind of fabric that is like the first time you wash it, after that it's rubbish. So before the first wash it's okay, but after the first wash it turns into rubbish. And also the world's smallest piece. I think this might be the fabric I bought to make some decorative flowers, but then after I cut it up and tried to, what do you call it? Well, burn the edges so they wouldn't fray. After I tried that, I realized it wouldn't, well, it would burn. It wouldn't just melt. So this apparently doesn't have enough plastic in the fabric. So this one I bought to make a messenger bag. It's, well, the camera does not like green colors apparently. Yeah, it won't show the green. But any case, this is from Stockmann, and it said that this repels dirt, so that's why I bought it, to make some messenger bags. Maybe I'll make some, maybe. And finally, now that I have the machine that allows me to put in grommets, oh my god, this plastic is so noisy, I will be making my corsets. So when I was in France in 2009, mind you, I found these. And I was like, these would be the prettiest corsets ever. So I bought them and I haven't sewed them yet. But it's the kind of brocade you would love your corset to be made out of. And then there's a bunch of pretty cotton fabrics Oh! Apparently I had this in beige also. So I have that in black, purple and beige, because why not? This I had to order from America. Wilmington prints. This is so pretty, but it's, again, such a small piece. I have no idea what I'm gonna make out of it. And yay! Finally! Solid colors! More solid colors, but this is an ugly solid color. Ooh! And then there's this white striped fabric. It's very stretchy. And I'm sad because I can't use it in anything. I can't think of anything that it would go well with. That seems to be all that there is. I mean, anything that is reasonable. Weird scrap pile. Very weird. So there's this also. And this will not make a pair of pants, it's so small. Then I have t-shirt fabric for like 70 t-shirts, I have no idea. Maybe I bought like 10 meters of it, at least 7. That was back when I had the business. So I thought I would make t-shirts and print on them and sell them. I have all the equipment for that. Oh, just not the nerves. And I have a various selection of colors. These are the kind of fabric you use for the wrists of sweaters. I don't know what it's called in English. A very, very beautiful purple color. I will be making a hat out of that. Ooh, a rhyme. The red color is also so pretty. Huh. And I have a lot of black color. That's good. I can make anything. I can make the sweaters and I can make the t-shirts. That's good. I have no idea. Ooh, it's stretchy. So this is a stretchy fabric and I can't use it in anything. This I got for free from somewhere and I ironed it, so it's not very crunchy anymore, which is nice. But I don't respond well to that color. Ooh! I would not call this lycra, but I did think it was lycra when I first saw it. It has this kind of a shimmer to it. I've made some leggings out of it, so that's why there's just the little scrap left. And this I was going to make into a shirt. Ooh! It's a bigger piece than I thought. Maybe just sleeves for a shirt. Like a long sleeved shirt. Yeah! Yeah! I'm digging that. And this is a very luxurious sweater material. Bought for my mom. Maybe I'll make her a shirt finally. I've made like 2 shirts for her, and she always complains they never fit her the way she wants them to, so. Luxurious shirt fabric also. This one I've made into a beanie before, I think, and I would like to make one again because the first one didn't go so well, I think. But I've been thinking about this beanie that is kind of slouchy, and it has these kind of strips of fabric coming through from the back. I have it pinned somewhere. I've seen it somewhere. Someone has done it. But this could also be a shirt. I'm putting it in the to be sewn immediately pile. Ooh, more of that black fabric that I found in the other box. I really should make something out of it. This is the scraps from some pants I made. I don't know if I can... Well, there's enough for a dress, I think. Yeah, might be enough for a dress. That could be a really pretty summer dress, but it's not summer anymore. Might get cold. And these are a couple of hand-me-downs also. I love the fabric, but I don't know how to use it. So if you have any ideas, please feel free. It has all these cranes on it. Oh. Crane white. Ooh. This is so pretty also, but I've been looking at it and I think it's kind of small to make into something. I don't know, maybe a skirt. A shirt skirt, maybe. Yeah, I think that is it. And from what I can gather, I really need to get rid of some of these scraps, because there is a lot of fabric that is really just scraps. Like, I have no use for them. I cannot think of anything to do with them, so they're just a waste of space, actually. I'm living my life mostly like, well, like KonMari teaches, because when you pay rent or anything, then you really need to be thinking about if you're using your space to the max. Like, if you just have things that you don't use, then they're just taking away space from other things that either you could use or just the space itself, because man, I like clear spaces. There's nothing better than being able to do stuff because there's space around you. Like when you do yoga at home, you need to have a clear space, at least this big, preferably more, because let me tell you, it's annoying when you bump your foot into a table or something. Has happened to me many times. That's why I go to the gym now. So, well, this wasn't really the kind of video I was expecting to make, but now it's done. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully I will have been sewing then, and I can show you something I've made. I haven't made an August makes video either yet, because that's something I'd really like to do. I haven't sewn that much in August, but I did make pants for my man and I'm so proud of them because they look exactly like the pants I made them out of, because his previous pants had been like worn for 10 years and so they were ripping apart at the seams. So I had to make new ones. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to DIY.